Hi. Welcome to the Car View channel. Please subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thank you. After 2 years of coronavirus-induced cancellations, the Geneva International Motor Show is scheduled to return in February 2022, show organizers confirmed Thursday in a press release. Press days for the 2022 Geneva Auto Show, the 91st edition, are scheduled for February 17th to 18th, and the show will then be open to the public February 19th to 27th. Organizers are now asking exhibitors to register for the show, setting a deadline of mid-July 2021 for registrations, but the show's return is still contingent on the pandemic situation. We really hope that the health situation and the corresponding policy regulations regarding COVID-19 will allow us to bring it to life, Geneva International Motor Show CEO Sandro Mesquita said in a statement. Geneva was the first auto show affected by the pandemic. In late February 2020, the show was cancelled just before it was scheduled to open, with exhibits already set up. Organizers tentatively planned to try again later in the year, but that proved impossible, and the 2021 Geneva show was cancelled as well. It was also put up for sale. The coronavirus pandemic led to the cancellation of most other major auto shows in 2020. The New York Auto Show, scheduled to start a few weeks after Geneva, was cancelled because its site, the Jacob K. Javits Center, was converted into an emergency hospital. The Detroit Auto Show was scheduled to move from its traditional January date to June, but was cancelled as well. As vaccinations roll out and coronavirus numbers drop, auto shows are slowly returning. Auto Shanghai 2021 was held in February in the world's largest new car market, while the Chicago Auto Show will return in July, in abbreviated form. The New York Auto Show is scheduled to return in late August. It wasn't just the automotive cradle of the US that was flagging. The Geneva International Motor Show, which the BBC estimates to bring in $210 million, was postponed to March 2021, put up for sale, then cancelled again. The future of Europe's biggest automotive showcase remains in doubt. Yet, there are signs of life in a return to the new normal. 2 weeks ago, at Auto Shanghai 2021 taking place in the world's largest car market, Lexus debuted the refreshed 2022 S midsize sedan, and Genesis, Volkswagen, Ford, and Audi vehicles made world debuts. Enthusiasts got a first look at the Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Cherokee L at the Atlanta Auto Show in mid-April, and the Twin Cities Auto Show moves outside to the Minnesota State Fairgrounds from May 15th to 23rd. The Chicago Auto Show marks the first trade show to return to McCormick Place, and the last major domestic auto show to take place before pandemic restrictions gripped the country and the rest of the world. It's kinda cool because we were sort of the last ones in 2020, Sloan said, referring to the full auto show that ran in February 2020. The New York International Auto Show, which had been cancelled last March because its host, the Javits Convention Center, was made into an emergency hospital similar to McCormick Place, is scheduled for late August as a full show. But the Chicago Auto Show, which claims to be the most well-attended consumer show in the country, represents an interesting case study in scale and possibility. Ours is unique in that we decided to do things a lot differently, Sloan explained, by changing the time of year, limiting attendance, and including an outdoor component. We thought, wait a minute, what if, at the end of the day we take the test drive cars, clean them up, put them on display, we roll in a few food trucks, and maybe a couple breweries, and get some street musicians, then we turn it into an automotive street festival. Permits are pending for the outdoor component, and in Chicago that could mean anything. What is certain is movement will be encouraged and masks will be required. People don't need to be vaxxed, but we'd love it if they did, Sloan said. They do have to be masked. Tickets for $13, $10 for seniors and kids, must be purchased online in advance, and registrations are required for popular indoor exhibits such as Camp Jeep, which historically has hour-long lines that snake through the many brands of Stellantis, formerly known as FCA. Now, and for the Ram test track and outdoor test drives, attendees can register for a time slot and show up at the exhibit at their appointed time. There will be no demonstrations that gather crowds, such as the Ford Mustang dynamometer or staged product presentations, and there will be no food and drink allowed on the show floor, lest people use that as an opportunity to unmask.